How's it going? Just in my garage, doing a little bike work. Rear derailleur problems. So I bought a new Di2, the 6770, I believe, 6770, the RD Ultegra. And my old one stopped working. Matter of fact, it would shift about halfway through, go up through the gears, and then it would stop, and I'd kick it with my shoe, and it'd kind of come back to life. So I think the solenoid was going out a little bit on it. Or it would stop, and you could just hear it ticking inside, tick, 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 tick. So, bought a new one. You know, I expected these, since it's 10-speed, to be a little bit more on the cheap side, but it wasn't. So, you getting any new ones, I think it's just because everyone's going to 11, and I don't really know the reason, but they're not really out there. I did find this one, about $150, shipped, supposed to be here next week. Came today, pretty happy about that, so I get on my bike and ride a little bit. Because I was tired of doing fixed gear. I guess I had a front derailleur, but I've done that whole shindig before. Did it in winters. Check back on the podcast. You'll hear a whole story about it. Curt Mills will tell you about it. He really likes that story for some reason. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put the new one on and check it out. You know, while we got his here, what I'm gonna do is just pick the cable, the power cord, just plug it into the new one. I'm gonna see. Oh, it's working. That's a beautiful thing. And what's funny is you can hear that other noise. It sounds like the front derailleur is about ready to go out. It shifts. It has the automatic trimming on it. So, sweet. Pretty excited about this. Let's shorten it up. I'm going to do it without actually taking off the chain as well. I'm going to break down one of the derailleurs and be able to snake the chain in through there. I think I can do that. So, hoping so. Back at it. Done. And let's take a look and see kind of what we got here. So, new derailleur, all nice and shiny, works great. And took me all of five minutes maybe. Old derailleur here. And so what was happening, I was shifting and it wouldn't work anymore, but you could listen to it and it sounded like a time bomb. It was tick, 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 tick. So I think the solenoid had gone out in there. So the best thing about the rear derailleurs for the electronic ones is putting it on, touching a wire, and then simply it works. And to dial it in, there's a little micro adjustment. I've got another bike over here with SRAM red wire, not electronic, not the Wi-Fi, and basically I'm going to be setting that up for my son, and I got to dial it in. And you know how what a pain that is with cables, because they stretch, so you've got to be working those, and once they stretch, then adjust it back in. And I'm not looking forward to it, and it's been a little bit of a project. So bike's fixed, derailleur's in there. Reminds me of a few things. It's probably good to take your bike apart every once in a while, strip it down, and tighten things up. I've got a rear derailleur hanger here that I've gone through a few times and made sure that it's tightened up. And one time before a race, I just happened to be thinking, oh, I'm just going to go through some things. Tightening the rear derailleur, cleaning the bike up, it was all loose. So the rear derailleur hanger was really loose. Tightened it back up. And it would have been kind of devastating in a race to have your derailleur hanger come off, because what can happen then is the derailleur gets caught up into the bike, into the wheel, and you're going to destroy a wheel. You're going to destroy possibly your frame. That's why they have the detachable derailleur hangers in the first place. They break off rather than have issues where they grab in and ruin your frame. But it can happen. So anyway, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the podcast.